And Pops.
Chapter 7, Virginia Beach or Bust. After the attack of the mutant undies, Stink took all 5 guinea pigs back to Fur and Fangs and broke the news to Mrs. Birdwhistle. 101 guinea pigs minus 19 that were adopted, plus 5 that were brought back, equals 87 guinea pigs. Stink said, "You have a lot more fur than Fangs." Mrs. Birdwhistle laughed. "There is some good news, though. I have a friend in Virginia Beach who started a guinea pig rescue. She says she can take about 20 guinea pigs if I can get them to her." "Virginia Beach?" said Stink. "I'll go." "Aren't you a little too short to drive?" Mrs. B asked. "But you could drive," said Stink. "Webster and Sophie and I can find homes for guinea pigs along the way." "Wait just a minute," said Mrs. B. "You're saying you want me to drive you in that rattletrap camper full of 101 guinea pigs all the way to Virginia Beach?" 87 guinea pigs, said Stink. "That's a great idea," said Mrs. B. "Virginia Beach or bust." On the day of the trip, Mrs. B handed the kids a map. "Let's each choose one place to stop where we might be able to find homes for guinea pigs." Mrs. B pointed to Bull Run Castle. Webster chose the Reston Zoo, and Sophie picked the Mermaid Fountains in Norfolk. And Stink chose Smithfield, home of the world's biggest ham. Let's get this show on the road," said Mrs. B. And they all piled into the camper, but Violet didn't want to stay in her cage. Midnight hit under the seat, and Miss Piggy ate half a bag of chips before they even started. It is going to be one wild ride," the kids sang at the top of their lungs. 87 guinea pigs rolling along, 87 guinea pigs, take some down and pass them around, 87 guinea pigs rolling along. First stop was Bull Run Castle. It was built It was built to be someone's house once, said Mrs. B. But now it's a museum. And people can rent it out for parties and events. "Look," said Stink, "a bunch of kids dressed up like witches and wizards. 6 kids from Harry Potter's party talked their parents into letting them have guinea pigs." Next stop, the Reston Zoo. At the elephant house, Stink saw the most amazing animal that wasn't even an elephant. It was the world's biggest guinea pig. The sign says it's a capybara, said Mrs. B. "It comes from South America, just like guinea pigs do. It's the world's largest living rodent." Scientists found a skeleton of one rodent's relative that's 8 million years old. The giant rat weighed 1,500 pounds. "Guinea pigs gigantic," said Stink, making up a scientific name. When they got back to Squeals on Wheels, people were peering through the windows of the camper at all the guinea pigs. "Get your cute guinea pig here," they announced. In no time, Squeals on Wheels was a little less weepy. Stink studied the map. Next stop, world's biggest ham. After crossing over the James River Bridge, they pulled into Smithfield, Virginia. "Pig City, USA! Soo-wee!" "There it is," said Stink, "the museum with the pet ham." Inside the museum displayed a glass case with a small, wrinkly lump covered in green mold. "Gross," said Stinky. "It looks like a shrunken head." "Double gross," said Webster. "It looks like a giant turd. Maybe we came to the world's biggest turd museum by mistake." "I don't get it," said Stink. "The sign says it's more than 100 years old." "See? Oh, I get it now. It's the world's oldest ham, not the world's biggest ham. Does the sign say it's super disgusting, says Webster? Half an hour later, they left the ham museum. They didn't even adopt out one single guinea pig, said Sophie. Yeah, 'cause in this town, they all have hamsters, said Stink. Over bridges, across the rivers, and through the dark tunnels, they drove until Mrs. B pulled up to the big fountain in the middle of Norfolk. They let Izzy, Scarlet O'Hare, Harry Captain Jack, Hopscotch, Piggy, Winkles, Pumpkin, Mimi, and Mr. Nibbles wade in the fountain. Astor, too. Super Stud City, screeched Webster. Somebody must have put soap in the fountain. Hey, let's give the guinea pigs a bubble bath, said Sophie. Webster and Stink and Sophie washed and dried and fluffed the 11 guinea pigs. Get your squeaky clean guinea pigs here, they yelled, and 10 more of the world's cleanest guinea pigs left for their new home. 59 guinea pigs rolling along. Chapter 8.